For number 5, it's asking you to write the number 209 in the different forms. So standard is just the number 209, 209. Expanded means that you're going to be taking each of the values and you're going to be adding them together. So in this case, it would be 200 plus 0 plus 9, or to simplify it, 200 plus 9. In word form, you're actually taking 209 and writing it out in words, 209. For number 6, you have to read the equation or read the problem. Ron drove 82 miles on Saturday. On Sunday, he drove 11 miles. How many miles did he drive on Saturday and Sunday? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to estimate. Since 82 and 11 are both a 10, we're going to estimate we're going to round basically by tens. So 82 would round at 80, 11 would round to 10, 80 plus 10 equals 90. So I know my answer should be somewhere around 90 miles. When I add my 82 plus my 11, it's very simple adding, no regrouping. 93 miles is the answer to the problem. For number 7, John's school play. John is hosting a school play. John's school is hosting a school play. 427 people have already arrived. However, 241 more people are expected to attend. How many people are expected to attend the play? So we're going to estimate first. Since 427 and 241 are both in the hundreds, I'm going to estimate by 100, round. So 427 is going to round to 400. 241 is going to round to 200. So I'm expecting about 600 people. As I add 427 plus 241, pretty simple addition here, 668, no regrouping. I can see that my 600 is pretty close to my 668 people. So I have to round 8A and 8B to the nearest 100. So 568 is going to round to 600. My 6 tells the 5, you're rounding up. And you can see here in my 26 that the 2 is the one that's highlighted because I don't have 100. So the 2 is going to tell the 100 you're going to round down to a 0. So this would be a 0. If for some reason you end up rounding by tens here, that's fine as well. So that would be 600 plus 30, which would be 630. So either way is okay. For B, 52, same thing. Since there's no 100, the 5 is going to tell the hundreds place you're going up by 1. Since there's a 0 there now, it's going to turn into a 1. 721 is going to round down to 700. So 100 plus 700 is 800. If for some reason you said that this was a 50, rounding by tens, that would be acceptable. 50 plus 700 would be 750. So either way is fine. For the last page, you simply had to round to the nearest 10. So 46 would be 50, 98 would be 100, 150, 69 plus 70, 69 would round to 70, 42 would round to 40. If you add them together, you get 110. And then we're looking for the identity. I know that this was an error in spell check. It just didn't catch it. Identity property of addition, not the identity. And we're just looking for zeros. So when 0 is being added to another number, your sum is always going to be that other number. So we can see pretty clearly here that 425 plus 0, 425, that's the identity property. 0 plus 48, identity property. 0 plus 42 equals 42, identity property. 10,254 plus 0 is 10,254, identity property. And 0 or 3 plus 0 does equal 3, so I circled it. However, if you don't circle this one, this would not technically be the identity property because the whole problem was incorrect. For 11, you're circling the pairs of numbers that show the associative property. So you can see in this first one, you can see all the numbers are the same, except the grouping has changed. So this is the associative. The next two are not because the numbers have moved. And then in the last one, we've got 7 plus 8 plus 2. You can see the numbers have moved around. So